Hello everyone, today we're going to take a look at tips to writing the perfect CAPE Module 1 essay. This has been adapted from the CXC report. So we're going to have a look at the main point and the writer's purpose first. Next we're going to take a look at language strategies. Then we'll take a brief look at how to analyze within your essay, how to organize your essay, and encouragement for you to watch the sister video for additional information. Taking a deeper look at the main point and the writer's purpose is very important. It's really necessary for you to understand the difference between the two. Do not get them confused and do not confuse how they are to be stated. Also, make sure that you are developing the idea behind the main point fully and that you do not state the incorrect writer's purpose, which are common errors that students will make. If you can understand and identify these concepts, then you are on your way to satisfying 1/3 of the essay requirements. According to the CXC report, students are getting confused between the writer's main point and the writer's purpose. In order to make sure that you are developing this properly, make sure that you are writing sufficient information when you're answering the questions. Here are some tips for distinguishing the main idea and understanding the writer's purpose, intention, and intent. So the main point or the main idea is what the writer is really writing about. This is the idea that's coming out from what you're reading. It could be one sentence if it's a short passage, but the longer the passage is, the more likely that you're going to need 2 or 3 separate sentences in order to fully capture the main point or idea. This is typically going to include a main point, yes, but also what does the writer think of this main point, and how has the writer concluded that we should respond to this main point. So that may or may not be contained in the passage, but it is your responsibility to be able to read the passage and extract these critical ideas. To correctly state the main point, you should make sure that you are answering it correctly. The main point is never stated by using a verb. It's never gonna be the main point of this passage is to inform. No. If you start off like that, then everything that follows will be considered incorrect and you're not going to get points for that answer. The main point or the main idea is never to do something. The main point is that students have a problem answering the Module 1 essay. This is how it would be expressed. It's not expressed in terms of an action. The writer's purpose or intent is very critical. All writers write with a purpose or an intent in mind, and really mainly writers want to shift the reader's point of view from point A to point B. So how do you identify this? Well, or how do you state this when you're writing your essay? It is always stated as a verb. It is what the writer wants to happen as a result of your reading the piece. So you're going to go ahead and say that the writer wants to inform the reader of, to entertain the reader, to criticize, to argue that, or to convince or persuade readers that. So these are the statements, these are the verb action statements that go along with, for example, to inform the reader, meaning that it was an expository piece, or to convince, persuade readers means that it is a persuasive piece. So it is so important for you to understand the main idea, and also to recognize that organizational strategies can be mixed within a writing, within a piece of writing. So there is going to be one controlling organizational strategy which relates to the main purpose, and then there may be supplemental or supporting strategies that the writer will use, but those are not to be confused. You have got to separate and clearly understand what the main purpose is, separate from supporting strategies that they may use. And that is the end of how to write an excellent CAPE essay. Thank you very much for listening. Good luck.